Hope everyone is doing well. Happy Libra full moon. This full moon blossoms to the maximum brightness at around 8:22 p.m. in the Eastern time zone, and then around 9 p.m. Venus goes direct. So today is all about Venus. Venus rules Libra, so this is her full moon, and we're still in a lunation cycle that started with an eclipse, right? Partial solar eclipse that happened at the end of March 29th, around then. So this is the culmination point of this lunation cycle that got initiated by the eclipse. So things are still being eclipsed out. Things are still very karmic and faded. That there is a lot of energies of karma present. But with this Sun Chiron conjunction, this is the moment we are turning pain into power. We are turning karma into dharma. We are gaining wisdom out of all the themes of pain and sufferings, and we are relearning our true power potential, and we are reevaluating who we are. That's all about this Venus theme. And Knight of Cups, we are invited, we are turning the page, we are moving on, we are shifting out of an old chapter into a new. Knight of Cups always reminds us to stay with peace and ease as we move through the transitional phase. Cups is the energy of peace and ease regardless of what's happening outside of us. There is always a choice of peace. There is always a choice of ease, right? That it is the freedom that is our birthright. We can struggle to, gain freedom and connect to that freedom. Yes, the moon energy, the water energy, the Piscean energy, so strong right now. And Mars is also in Cancer. Mars has a mission to cut through illusions and delusions. And under this Libra energy, I've been contemplating a lot, and I've been really coming to realize, and it's about balance, right? It's about the peace and ease. There is a lot of water energy, there is a lot of fire energy. We have to balance out the alchemical dynamics of those opposing forces like water and fire, yin and yang, masculinity and femininity, action and receptivity, right? This world is composed of all those opposing forces, and sometimes the override of the fire energy can, explode, right? A lot of aggression, a lot of frustration, anger, resistance that can be associated with the alchemical yang energy, the versus yin. Yin is more receptive. Yin is the faith. Yin is the trust. Yin is waiting. Yin is, being guided rather than us pushing to make a move and pushing to do something, right? That direct emotion is with us, but with the Knight of Cups, the cosmic energy is reminding us this is not really a time to push. This is a time to find, to realize what we have internally. Can we find that internal balance, right? Because we're always kind of searching and yearning to get something, to feel something that is lacking or that is missing. And that's the mental trap. I talk about that a lot. And then we feel like, right, our mind can present all the reasons why we cannot sit in stillness. We cannot sit with this sense of I always forget this word, this contentment, right? Contentment, wholeness, oneness. I'm not missing anything. I'm not lacking anything. That is the Queen of Cups. She knows how much of a magic that she is an embodiment of. She knows that she is the embodiment of eternity, of the infinite cosmic mystery. She knows that. So we want to claim that identity, right? And sometimes we feel like we don't have that kind of like freedom to feel good, right? She is the embodiment of the cosmic ultimate absolute love, the love of the source, love of the creator. If we realize that unconditional absolute love, we realize that we are all free. We have all the freedom to think any way, to feel any type of a way. And these are feeling energy, that the water energy is the feeling. And we want to find our heart as the chalice of eternal bliss. And we want to keep our, keep feeding our heart with that kind of love, or we want to let that kind of love to pour out of that divine chalice, the of God that we are the embodiment of. And then the mind comes in, right? What's the third card? No, third card is the cup too. Oh, this is beautiful. Three of Cups. Yes, this is the moment. We want to focus on how abundant we are, how abundant the life is, regardless of what we have physically. In the physical realm, because water, cup energy it belongs to the spirit realm. Spiritually, we are full and abundant, as big as the whole entire universe, right? Our mind comes in, and our mind can represent and present all the reasons why. Okay, the back of the deck is the Seven of Swords, right? This is the mind card. The Seven of Swords is the trickster card, right? The mind always presents all those illusions and delusions of this sense of luck or missing, right? Our mind can represent all the reasons why we cannot feel free, right? Because of this financial situation, because of that political things, or because of this that is happening in the world, or because of this, that. I spoke about this pinpointing theme in the full moon reading that I did. But when it comes to the bottom of it, we have all the reason, we have all the freedom to think and feel however way. We have all the freedom to take anything in the way we want, right? So there is limitations on the physical level. Our body is limited. We have certain years that we can survive, but our mind, our heart, there is infinite choices of how we want to think and feel and all of that. There is freedom. In any moment we have that freedom of choice. In any given moment we have that freedom. And then the mind comes in. Oh, how about this? How about that? This is why I cannot feel free. I cannot feel good and happy. And then that is your freedom too. That is our freedom too. We are using our freedom to think negative or stay stuck. That is our choice. So under this energy though, having that Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups showing up with the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is the Trinity. It's the balancing point between the spirit, body, and the mind. It's the Holy Trinity. Super consciousness, cognitive consciousness, thinking, analyzing mind, and then the subconscious psychic mind. We want to balance out those three. We always have one dominant, which is the left side of the brain, right? Always judging, comparing, planning, regretting, all that analytical thinking mind. That has to be balanced out with trusting our inner psyche, trusting our inner God, the cosmic power that we are the embodiment of. So it doesn't make sense. It doesn't have to make sense. Anything does not have to make sense. This whole entire universe do not make sense to our tiny human logical mind. We belong to the mystery. So this is the full moon that we are tuning in and tapping in to that frequency vibration of that infinite vast eternity, that opening energy, that expansive energy, that freedom energy. So in each given moment, in this moment right here, right now, regardless of what is happening in your life, we can choose what we want to focus on. We want to choose to focus on our own internal magic, our bliss, our love, our ease and peace, all the chaos. We came down here to experience it. It's the fun point for our spirit, because we can expand, we can grow, and we can evolve. That's what we all came down here to do. So may we trust the flow of the cosmos again and again and again and again. Release the resistance, because that resistance do not belong to our own spirit. And so we can choose to continue to crack our mind wide open and keep choosing the peace and ease and float, dance, keep taking steps and keep breathing deeply and knowing that everything is working out for our highest good. No matter what, I choose to live in that spirit, regardless of whatever the heck that might be being projected in my world, in the world outside. But choose to keep spreading your wing open and choose to stay in that spirit of freedom. Free. We are free. Yes. Thank you so much for listening. Wishing you a beautiful full moon and amazing shift of energy moment with this Venus direct. Yes, be in love with yourself, be in love with life. Let us have a beautiful day. Thank you. Peace.